Okay, so I've been seeing a lot of like girl math videos on TikTok lately and stuff like that, and I feel like I need someone to explain it better to me, because I've seen examples and like we can go through some examples today, but literally it kind of reached a point where I was like, am I a man? Because I don't get it.
I think, no, I actually know we do this, because you remember when I went over to your place and I take the you drive instead of Karim taxi, and it feels like I did a free ride, because going and coming, it comes to the same price as if just the taxi going. So for me, it's kind of girl math, because now I can go twice, you know?
Yeah, actually, that makes sense. Or for example, like right now I'm trying to save money, and I kind of have this mental, like this budget that I can spend daily. And I remember telling Nat, I was like, but if I don't spend it, it rolls over.
You're right.
And
like, this is girl math.
Yeah, that's girl math. So I think it'd be kind of cute if we just set out, like, bring out some examples and then see who gets it and who doesn't, and explain it. Because I can see even like Valentina, she brought out an example earlier and she was just laughing at it, and I was like, light bulb, like low inside of my head, like what's happening?
Which one was it?
I don't remember. Which one? I don't know, but you were just laughing at it, and I was like, huh?
Okay, the vacation or the other one? There is one, like, when you're shopping online and you're spending more just to get the free delivery.
Oh my god, that is so true. Or they do this, like, oh, if you spend, for example, 100 dirham, you will get this, I don't know, a keychain for free. And you're like, you would try to fill up your basket for this 100 dirham.
This is marketing, guys.
To get that keychain, you don't even need.
I know, and you know, we work in the field and we still do it. Like, I'm the kind of person I go.
Or sometimes you have like, if you spend 1,500, you will have like 10% discount. So you will reach that amount just to have the 10% discount.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Which is really
it's insane.
So the example that I was laughing about was, if it's on sale, it's actually an investment. No, it's a profit. You're making a profit. So if it's on sale, you're making a profit.
Yeah.
When it's
I can't help but wonder though, like, okay, for sure I have been a victim of this, okay? Even, for example, when they say, buy one and get the second one free, or like they do this a lot here, and you basically buy one and you get the voucher of the same amount, and you can buy whatever you want for the other amount, which makes a lot of sense because you could buy like 3 things with that amount of money. But then I had this like ding 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 moment when the offer finished with one of the companies that I purchased things from, and I was like, oh, the offer's done, let me look at the real price now. And the prices were like all 50% off.
No. That is such a scam.
It is.
I swear it happened to me. Like, you know, I was in one of these applications, Namshi. So I was shopping and I wanted to buy sneakers. And I was like, oh, it was like buy 2 and get third free. Like, I don't need 3 sneakers.
But you didn't.
But I bought 3 sneakers. But
you bought 2 when you got one for free.
Yes.
Yeah.
But when later on, when the offer finished, I went to check, and actually I spent more.
Oh my god!
Because the price is like, you know, kind of less when it's a normal.
Oh my god!
And I didn't
like
even need that.
Yeah.
I didn't even like. I gave it to my sisters. Like, I needed only 1 pair of sneakers.
Oh my god!
And you overspent. Oh my god!
And those kind of girl maths when. Okay, I don't do this, but I know that many girls do that they check an accessory or like a bag or something, a very expensive bag, and then they start to calculate, okay, but like, let's say I'm going to wear it 100 times.
Oh, yeah.
Let's divide the price by 100. So each wear is going to be only like $3.
Wait, pushing it. Remember I told you about this with my hairbrush, because I accidentally spent like 600 dirhams on a hairbrush.
Accidentally.
No, it was 600. There was no price tag, and I just thought the hairbrush looked cute, and I was like, surely it cannot cost more than like, I don't know, 100 dirhams, you know? Mm-hmm. I bought it, and then after I look at the receipt and I was like, how much was that hairbrush? And when I looked at the receipt, I saw the price and I was like, well,
are you for real?
Yeah.
But when you take out the credit card, you don't see the price on the machine?
I mean, I see the total, but I bought many things that day, so I was like not paying attention, you know? I just put everything that I wanted in my basket. It was like, because I always save, so I was like, okay, this is my splurge day. Like, I'm just going to get everything I want and not care. And I mean, it doesn't mean it does not mean that I would spend that much money on a hairbrush. So
And how is it?
it's nice. You see my hair?
600 every time.
So this is what I was telling Valentina the other day. I was like, but actually, for every brush, and I say it's like, let's say it's 1 dirham each brush, after I use it 650 times, it's basically free.
It's the same as a 10 dirham brush. Like, is it made of gold?
Don't tell her.
What does it do?
It is gold.
Like, is it electronic or
It's just a hairbrush.
It's just a brush.
Just
but what does it do? I don't get
It
it.
brushes your hair.
Are you still do it? Even
Yes.
you do like
let me tell you, it's
Okay.
a good hairbrush, but it's not even something special. Like, it's not like, oh, you needed this in your life. It looks very nice.
It looks very
but
nice.
when I
though.
tried, I was like,
for
okay, but what does
600?
it?
Is it from Chanel? Not
It's from a good brand.
It's from a good brand.
even. Okay.
I mean, you're basically just paying to have the brand stamp on the
Exactly.
Yes,
Exactly.
but also if you are not gonna invest in yourself, who are you gonna invest
No,
in?
I
You know?
know.
Not in a 600 hairbrush. That doesn't even like be like it's not even electronic.
Listen, it's fine. After I use it for 650 times,
Yeah,
it will
keep
keep
telling
coming free.
yourself that.
It looks cute. It looks cute though.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
a good friend for making her reasonable
Yes,
in this
yes,
situation.
yes. I'm here for you, Karen. We are here for you.
Yeah, like 600.
It's a trend.
I would add, I don't know, 600 more and get Dyson for that money.
Yeah,
Actually.
it's insane.
Anyway, let's move on to the next.
She started calculating her hair. No.
The best thing is to just look forward and never look back.
Exactly.
Girl math.
Only
I have
forward.
only one question. Why didn't you bring it back?
Because
Yeah, why?
I don't know. I felt like I was already out the door. I was like, why would I now go back and show my face again, returning the one thing I just bought?
You
like,
feel embarrassed. A bit.
yeah, I was like embarrassed. I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just didn't.
Call me next time. I'm willing. I'm very good at these things. I
Yeah.
can easily
Oh my
take back
God.
anything.
Yeah, that is true.
Honestly, I really don't know. I was just like, I don't
What
know.
to do?
I mean, enjoy
was,
it.
Yeah,
It's
it was. I
okay.
guess it was embarrassment. Like I was like, I just bought this very confidently.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go back and be like, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
funny.
I mean, at this point, this hairbrush should be passed on to your children, and
Yes.
their children after.
I'm taking good care of it. I'm taking better care of it than anything else in
And
my
family are like, I will give it to my
Yeah.
grandchildren.
Honestly.
By the way, when I refund something or like when I send something back, I always feel like I'm making extra money.
Girls, man.
It's so true, though.
And
It's so
like,
true.
oh my god, I just earned some extra money.
It is. It
Just
is.
give it back to you.
I think also like when you have cash, it just feels like you're not spending money. Like when you have cash and you spend from your cash, it's like you didn't spend money.
Oh, it's like
Does anyone-
Monopoly.
It is
Where
Yeah.
is the cash coming from?
That
Yes,
is
for me,
so
it feels like it still feels like
this
that.
is so true. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, okay, I'm getting my third coffee of the day. It's 25. Oh, I'm paying cash. It's fine.
Yeah, it feels like you're not.
Or have you ever like received a payment in cash? Like I don't know, for whatever reason, has someone
yeah.
ever given you cash?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like you never got it, right?
Yeah, like
feels
okay, like let's say there's been times where Dante has given me cash just because he loves me. He's like, here you go. I'm like, thanks. And that's for me, it's free money.
Yeah, because it's from someone else. But when it's my own cash from my own bank account.
No, even then. Even then. Once, or like, let's say it's not even from my own bank. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Let's say that it's cash. Okay, there has been times, for example, where I've had to take cash out of my bank account to pay something.
Yeah.
And then for whatever reason, I managed to pay it in another way. I don't know. And that cash remains in my wallet.
But it's not leftovers.
It is kind of.
Or for example, when I'm traveling, when you go to Asia, you have to have cash
Yeah.
wherever you go, right? So whenever I take them, like withdraw the money, it's already painful once, but then after that, I feel like that cash is free. Like,
Yeah, you already go back through the pain of removing the money
Yeah,
from your account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
later on,
exactly.
it's like you, yeah.
Or I don't know,
your
like
bank
maybe
account
you,
anymore.
maybe I don't know. Like imagine
Yeah.
your job decides to pay you one monthly salary in cash, and you put your savings into your saving account, and the rest is in cash. I swear, the cash that you spend just feels like you're not spending it.
This is so
I don't know,
funny.
like,
it goes
I
faster.
mean, yeah, it goes.
Actually, like, when it comes to traveling, whenever, I don't know if you guys have it, so whenever I have a cash and I'm leaving the country, I'll be like, oh, I have some leftover cash. I have to spend it, and I will spend it for the nonsense stuff just because I think I'm not going to use it again. But maybe I will go back to that country and I can reuse that money. But no. I
No,
will
it's only when it's like foreign country if I still have like the money
but
from
for
this
example,
country.
if I went to, let's say, Thailand, right? I have a bunch of money left with cash.
Yeah.
I could have saved it and use it later on when I go back to Thailand. But instead, I will go to the, I don't know, shopping mall and I will spend it for the ridiculous stuff.
But let's say you keep that Thai baht and then you go back to Thailand, that cash is free money.
Yeah.
It's free money. In your mind, that cash is not existing anymore.
Yeah.
Like if you go back,
Actually, even like at the end of the trip, whatever's left over, we usually just tip it to the taxi. And that's,
As if it was-
and it doesn't hurt. It's like, no, that was, like, whilst we're in the country, we'll bargain for everything. We'll be like, no, $2 down, $3 down. Then we're left over with all this money. And like, it's like all the work. And you would think like, oh, now we're going to hold on to it. We're like, okay, free money. Here you go.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like,
This is so
and
cute.
at that point, it just doesn't hurt because you just don't even think about it anymore. It's
A lot
gone.
of
Yeah.
people do this. I used to work at the airport, and everybody was leaving there like coins at the table, and I was like, okay, thank you.
Like, I think they do the same in hotels, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, I guess. Anyway,
Anyways, one of the ones that I'm seeing is that kind of like what you mentioned, but if you, okay, let's say you buy something for $100, then you return it. And then you buy something else for $120, you basically just spent $20.
exactly. It's
Yeah.
like that.
This is nonsense. It's your money that you are getting back.
I swear I did this right. Like I just bought like a flash and it cost 155 dirhams, but the flash is really big. So I want a smaller one and it cost 165 dirhams. It's a 10 dirham difference, but at this point it feels like I'm only spending 10 dirhams.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's the same with the
agree.
food actually. Like recently, like I ordered food from certain
Oh,
application,
yeah.
and they spilled my food. So
Oh.
they refunded me money, but they refunded into this application
Yeah.
wallet. Not
It's free
on
money.
it's a free money, and on top of that, they gave me like 15-20 dirham as a
Oh, that's nice.
compensatory.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, free money.
It's exactly.
Not the
swear
fact
it's
that-
the same. Yeah.
now you don't feel like this.
Okay. Now this one, when they give you extra money because they spoil the food.
Not the extra.
No, but forget the extra.
refund.
Like, let's say you bought something, they refund it to you, and it's in your wallet now, like your credit wallet on the app. Next time you go to purchase something, you can use that credit. You don't feel like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
free money and you didn't spend any money?
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, wait. Is it a refund?
it's a refund.
It's a refund of your
But you
own
still
money.
had the food that you ordered. It's
No.
just that it was spoiled.
No.
Or you give it back?
No, I didn't take it back. I mean,
You couldn't eat it
I couldn't eat it.
because it was spilled.
Okay.
It was spilled.
Yeah,
fully
in that
out.
way, yes. It's
Free money.
How can it be free money? But yeah, okay.
She's not gourmet.
Okay.
For example, I do this a lot with Laura, but with my friends as well. Let's say we go out and I invite her, or like for whatever reason, I'm the one paying. So the next time she's gonna be paying for
Yeah.
me. That's a free dinner next time,
Yeah.
Yes.
right?
Right.
Okay.
Even though I already spent that money on her previously,
Yeah.
it's
This,
a free
this
dinner.
way, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, for example, but
But
let's
you
just-
guys giving your money, taking it back, it's again your money. It's not free money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the dinner
when
as
it's-
well, you pay
I
too.
understand what you mean, perhaps when it goes into your bank account. But when it just stays on the wallet and the
Yeah.
money's already gone and now it's in
Yeah.
the wallet, in the credit wallet balance, you know?
I understand the feeling.
And then you go to buy a pizza the next day.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I don't have to take more money out of my bank account. It's there in the wallet. That doesn't feel like free money to you?
It's like with the
I
cash,
guess.
basically.
Yeah, it feels like free money.
Okay, so what about if it's under $5, it's basically free. So if your coffee costs, I don't know, $3, oh, the coffee was
I
free.
do.
I do
By the
sometimes
end
feel
of
like
the day,
that.
oh my god, I end up spending so much money.
Yeah.
I do this in Hungary, like whenever I go home. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not that cheap anymore as it used to be. But a few years ago, I used to go home and I was spending all this money. Like, it seemed to be such a small amount. And by the end of the day,
It's not that it's free money, right? It's just that it's cheap, so you
Cheap,
like to
so
buy
you
it.
think,
yeah.
yeah.
Like
No.
a croissant in France is only 80 cents.
Cents.
So,
So you
I
feel like
feel like
it's
having
free.
it every day, but it's not
Yeah.
free money.
No, but
Yeah.
so then you feel like it was basically free.
Do you feel like you didn't spend?
It's
Kind of.
cheap.
Okay, so she doesn't.
Free.
She doesn't understand your
It's
math.
just
She's not your
cheap.
math.
Because I swear, like this is what happens to me in Thailand. Like things are very cheap, and then some
Yeah.
things but they feel free. I'm like, oh, it's free, and then it's like you said, you go and you're like, damn, I spent a lot of money.
I think there is
Yeah.
a problem
You
of the
don't know how-
definition here. Free means that you don't pay at all for the project that you're having. Cheap is when the price is lower than expected. Do you understand the difference?
No, there is no difference. There isn't.
Anissa, you had an example about traveling and days, right? Like, how was it?
Like, I don't know, like if I, for example, in Thailand, I would go, for example, high-end restaurant, right? You would, let's say I'm telling the roughly numbers, like for pad thai in hotel, I would pay 80 dirham, but in the street market, I will buy it for 5 dirham. It's basically free. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
free,
saving
or you
the
made money. You
75.
actually made money.
Yeah, I'm saving.
You make money. Wow.
You made
This is
it
another
because-
level.
If it's on sale, you are making a profit.
Yeah, if it's on sale, I'm making profit.
What about like when you? Okay, would you consider? Let's say you've made points through, like the point system. Like if you spend money,
Yeah.
you get points, whatever, and then those points you can book a flight.
That's free flight.
This is free.
Yeah. This
Because
is
of the
free.
point. Yeah.
But do you not consider all the money you spent to get the points?
No, because you are getting points for
yeah.
something that you already anyway would have spent on.
It's like the fidelity stuff. Like,
Yeah.
if you have like 10 coffee, the next one is free. It is free. Like, so it's the same system. You know what I
Yeah.
For me, it also goes deeper that, for example, at work, I love having a coffee. And I would be like, okay, I'm spending every day for a coffee, let's say 20 dirham. I didn't buy coffee that day. I don't know, my colleague treated me or whatever.
It
That
falls over.
20 dirham,
you get the next day.
I can spend, like, I'm the richest person on earth. I feel like this 20 dirham, I saved it. It's free money. I can use it whenever, whatever I want. Like,
I
it's
agree.
just a 20 dirham.
I do the same for the taxi when I go to work. So sometimes I'm like so lazy that I will take the taxi from here and go directly to work, or I will take after the metro,
Yeah.
right? And on some days when someone is dropping me off or taking me, like my colleague, I'm like, oh, so I still have that taxi money that I can use to do the full
tomorrow.
Yeah. So I have this kind of
It
math
is.
in my
You
head.
see?
Yeah.
Okay, how about you pay for something in advance? For example, a concert or a trip or something, and then actually when the time comes, like months later, it feels like it's free.
It's true.
But we never do advance vacations.
I mean, we don't
We all
really,
last
yeah.
minute.
No, but like now
Concert and stuff.
yeah, I got these concert tickets. I'm sure by the time I will get there,
Where you watch
It
Six
will feel like
months.
Christmas.
it's gonna be free.
It's the same, like, when was it? We went for a movie like a couple of times, and there was time when I was paying because you were coming late, and one time she paid. I was like, oh, that movie is free!
It's a good feeling because I had 5 movies that was free thanks to you. So
And she paid one, and I was like, oh, I got the
So
movie
you
for free.
still owe her
4 movies.
no. That's girls' math. I don't owe you anything.
Actually, I did that. Like when we went to Japan, I booked our flights at the beginning of the year. We were going in like September, and I booked them in January. And yeah, it was like a lot of money. But by the time it arrived to September, it was like I never spent anything. It was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
So you suffer in advance, and then by the time it comes,
But
it's
I love to
amazing.
do this. Like honestly, if I can afford to book it ahead, I would always book ahead
Always,
because I will
yeah.
feel less.
You
I
guys
really do.
feel like if you pay with Apple Pay, it's not there's no real money
Yes.
leaving your bank account.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yes.
It's like the cash.
I feel
situation.
like Steve Jobs is paying for my coffee.
But
I'm
honestly,
sorry.
and then especially when like there was a time when I was getting my salary in cash and then I switched to a card, and when I made that switch, like it felt so weird that I'm using a card instead of cash that it felt like I'm not spending. Like I'm just
You know this sound when you pay and your
Yeah.
phone makes this ting?
yeah.
It's so good.
I think the worst invention was when we went contactless with the credit card.
Yes.
Because, man,
yes.
like it's just like beep. And you know, I don't know about you, but at some point I forgot my PIN code. Yeah.
I know.
Like I couldn't, because I'm just like doing the contactless,
Yeah.
right? So
Once they ask, and then you are there sitting and
What is
like
it again?
putting. I know. Yeah.
But for me, even I don't know why. Like before, I never used a credit card, and I just got my credit card 6 months ago. Now it feels like everything is for free. Like even though I have to pay it back, because it doesn't show the balance the same way.
because you don't
Yeah.
go and check, I guess.
It doesn't go into minus. It's different. Like
But are you shocked at the end of the month how much you paid, or not really?
the thing is, I'm paying randomly. Like sometimes I would pay for the last 3 days, sometimes for the last 7 days. So
Yeah, we were having this conversation with Naida that there are people that don't know how to handle having a credit card because it just feels like free money to them.
it feels like
Yeah.
And-
And people sitting here.
Yeah, I mean it's but like for example, I don't love having credit cards. Like I've said this a million times. I only find having a credit card useful if you
Yeah.
get points, like very good points, or you get like for example, I love to travel. Me and Dante love to travel, so it has to have amazing travel benefits.
Yeah.
And that's like the credit cards we've gotten here. Like they have really good travel benefits, and the points that you get with it are super good. And I only got them because I knew we were going to be spending a lot of money in a short amount of time. And I was like, okay, we're going to reach the bonus. And then we just cash in
Yeah.
our bonus points. Like, it's amazing, you know? But as soon as I saw that, for example, for him, like at some point he changed banks. So then he didn't even see how much he was spending. I would have to tell him, right? Because we shared the credit card. And I told him, like, babe, I'm sorry, but you're cut off. You're just spending, like, it's free money. And then you're shocked. You're like, I didn't spend that. I'm like, yeah, you did. Here's the balance. Like, and you know, I'm like, no, you're cut off. Like, you go spend from your bank account where you can see it go down
Yeah.
and you actually watch yourself.
Yeah.
Because
True.
when you have the credit card, especially if you don't check, you just spend. Like, it's important that you budget yourself, that
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
what you should be spending on and what not. And like, for example, even with these credit cards, for a lot of day-to-day things, you don't get a lot of points. So it's better
No.
to just use them for big purchases that you want to cash points in for. And then the day-to-day stuff, like if you're not good with credit cards, use your actual card so you can see the balance
Yeah.
go down and you know what's happening.
I mean, I
Exactly.
never go for these crazy shopping tours and end up spending a lot of money because it feels like it's free. It's more like I feel like I'm having a better relationship with money now because yeah, it just feels like it's free, but I'm actually paying for the things that I have to pay anyways. You
Yeah.
know, like it's not like, oh, should I or not? Like, no, I have to pay, but
Yeah.
I would rather pay with the credit card.
Exactly.
And then it feels like it's free.
Yeah.
I mean, that money would leave my account anyway.
Yeah.
So
But also technically, I got the credit card because it's more safer to have a credit card than
Oh yeah,
using
that's
your debit
also
card.
one of the reasons
Yeah.
I really like using a
Yeah.
credit card. For
Why? Why is it safer?
Because it's just more protected. Like there's
Like, for example, there was like, I was just scrolling TikTok and I saw this woman who was explaining why credit card is better than debit card. So basically, debit card is your own money, is your salary, is your
Yeah.
savings, and etc. But credit card is your bank money. You're paying bank to use their money and you're transferring it back. So, for example, if there is a fraud and somebody break down to your credit card, bank will action it quicker and they can refund you the money because it's their money,
Yeah.
not your money.
Yeah.
But
I
if
get
it's
it.
a debit card, bank will not action that quick and they will not refund you your money because
I need
it's
to get a
your
credit
money.
card.
Exactly. Yeah, this happened to me recently. Like, I don't know, someone got my details and was making purchases, living life. And I you know, this is why I was like, oh, it's
Free
Dante.
money.
No, I thought it's Dante. And then I was like, but Dante doesn't shop on these websites. So I was like, babe, are you spending money? And he was like, no. And then I was like, oh, damn, that's my credit card. And I called right away, and then they refunded the money because
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
bank money.
I mean, you're
and they
you're
will
fraud
investigate
protected.
and they will actually.
I mean, they did the same with my regular card, but it took days.
It
It
took
took weeks,
longer.
I think,
It
2
took
weeks or
longer.
something.
Yeah, like with mine, it will take time for the investigation to finish, but they will they will refund the money immediately.
Yeah, like I got lucky because I got refunded on the debit card as well. But
Yeah. It's just like you said, the protection that you get with it, you just feel a little bit better.
yeah,
But I don't see it as free money.
I don't see it as free money at all.
No.
To me,
I
you have to be responsible, and to me, like the credit card should have the benefits. Like it has to make sense. Otherwise, there's no point of having a
Yeah.
credit card at all.
But
I mean,
I
that's why how
Yeah.
I'm having it, but
Yeah.
it's just when you are actually paying. It's also because I used to. I don't know if you get this message about your
SMS.
balance. Like back in the times, I was always checking, like when I was a student, like always monitoring how much money I have left. And now it doesn't matter if it's showing or not the message, because it's not my actual money. It's always the credit card's balance. So basically that's why I feel like...
You feel like by having a better relationship with the money, you're attracting better money?
Probably, yeah. I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, I mean, that's good too. That's like that. I've never seen that point of view, so I appreciate that you shared that today.
I mean, careful with the credit cards.
Yeah.
I'm like a, what do you call it? Like a compartmentalization freak. Like with everything, with my house, things need to be nicely compartmentalized. Same with my money. So I'll open all the savings accounts I need just to keep things like I know this is for that and this is for that and this is for that, and like I don't get confused, because when it's all mixed in one puddle, my mind just freaks out. I'm like, what is for what?
True. No, I mean, I even put like there are some cash that I keep aside, and I don't even put it on my card, because I just feel like that money like is there, but it's not there. Like I saved it, but I will never spend it. You know, like it's
I
just
feel
better
like
for...
what you should have done is the moment you saved it, buy gold, especially if you're planning to save it for over a couple years, because your money would have gone ching 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 ching.
It should, yeah, I could have. I might actually still do it.
It depends. If you're planning on using it soon, don't. Only if you're planning to use it within the next year or so.
Yeah.
So I feel like we covered all the girl math, and then we went into actual credit card math. So we hope you enjoyed this episode, and tell us some of your girl math things so we can have a laugh behind the screen. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching our podcast, and we can't wait to see you in the next one.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.